When you see a build called a playmaking paint beast that has a 99 driving dunk, there's only one thing you can expect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Do you see how this player is built? He's built like a middle linebacker. You could just tell he is a freaking beast. And obviously y'all saw the intro, so you already see what we're doing on this build. But there's a lot of things about this build that will surprise you. Now, I want you guys to comment on the video right now. When you hear the words playmaking paint beast, what NBA player do you think of? Past or present? I just want to know who's the first person you think of when you hear playmaking paint beast. But we got my boy Fat Glass hooking us up with the account. I appreciate you. It's a playmaking paint beast, but a lot about this build is very surprising and very unique. All right. Now listen, before we get into it, make sure y'all drop a like on the video. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. We're still on that grind to the big 1 million subscribers. I appreciate anybody that subs up, but let's check out this build. All right. So this build is 6'7". All right. It's in meters, but it's 6'7". Playmaking paint beast with slashing takeover. Now, as you can see, close shot, driving layup, and 99 driving dunk. Now, the one thing I was kind of iffy on is the low standing dunk. I like to have standing dunk, especially on players that are going to be attacking the basket a lot, but the 99 driving dunk is insane. 67 mid-range, 58 three-pointer, but just wait until you see what we are doing with that 58 three-pointer. Then you got mid to high 70s for all the playmaking stats, high interior defense. I was concerned with the low lateral and the low steal, but it honestly didn't really affect me at all. High block, high rebounding, and then look at the physicals, man. 81 strength, 88 vertical, 87 excel, 89 speed. Those physical stats are absolutely ridiculous, man. And you just see how the dude is built. Like, the dude literally looks like he's about to beat somebody's ass. But 18 finishing, 9 shooting, 14 playmaking, 21 defense and rebounding. This build is going to surprise a lot of you, man. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, and let's get right into the gameplay. All right, so the first gameplay, I'm going to let it run for like 2 minutes, and I just want y'all to see, because I don't want you to think I'm editing out like a bunch of like stuff that didn't work. This build literally against 2 lockdowns was doing this. Okay, first gameplay. All right, so check this out. I'm running with my boy Maker. He's on his play shot, and I am on the playmaking paint beast, and we are up against 2 lockdowns. They both have lock take. They both have Hall of Fame defensive badges. And y'all about to see what this build was doing. It surprised me, I'm not gonna lie, because I haven't had a lot of success in terms of like builds with high driving dunk and getting contact dunks. I don't know if 2K patched it and they made it actually work a little bit better, or this build is just insane. But look at what we were doing. All right, so I use this build in 2 ways. You could play like a typical big man, like a typical paint beast, and just set screens, because I'm not gonna lie, with like the broad shoulders and the bulky body type, like I was setting big body screens with this. But on the other end, the playmaking aspect, check out what you can do. This is ISOing. Remember, ISOing against a lock. There's 2 locks on the court, so it doesn't matter which one's on me, it's a lockdown. And check this out. Between the legs, drive, and first play, just windmill all over this dude. Now, you know, that's cool. And I was like, oh, like, okay, that's how we're feeling? But now just look at how consistent it is. It's ridiculously OP, all right? So check it out. Off the next inbounds, Maker, he hands it to me. I'm like, I just dunked on this dude. Let's see what we got. Crossover, drive in. Both of them help this time, so Maker, he's wide open. I mean, it's a play shot in the corner. That's just not good defense. Now, besides the contact dunks, this next play is something that surprised me. Now, remember, we have a high driving dunk, but a very low standing dunk, all right? So we go back to the pick and roll. I set the screen. I roll. Now, check this out. He doesn't throw it while I'm running. I stop running. He throws it, and I still catch it and dunk it. I had like a 56 or 58 standing dunk. I don't know what that's all about, unless they counted that as I was still, you know, running towards the hoop, so it still counted as a driving dunk. I don't know. But I was like, okay, we're catching standing lobs on this thing too. Now back to the ISO. Between the legs, drive in, and just not a contact dunk, but just right past him. Too quick for him, too big, can't handle me. But I don't want y'all to think that I'm just going to be rim running the whole video, because that's going to get boring. Trust me. I start utilizing that 58 three-pointer, okay? But this is the first game on the build, so I was like, all right, let me see what I can do in terms of that 99 driving dunk. The next game, you guys are going to see the other parts of this build, and it will blow your mind. But we drive right past him again. I'm just everything. Too powerful, too quick. And I'm literally dunking it every time. It doesn't matter that he's got that Hoff Intimidator, none of it, all right? So at this point, I'm like, it's just getting a little bit silly. Let me just see how far I can take this, all right? Crossover, drive in, literally fold this dude into a lawn chair, by dunking on him again, and it's 15-0. I'm not even trying to do anything else. I'm literally just putting my head down and running straight at the hoop and dunking on a lockdown over and over and over again. I couldn't believe it. It was blowing my mind. I'm like, this build is the best thing I've ever seen. Anyone could win on this. I could give it to my dog and he could win on this build. But check it out. Between the legs, crossover, drive in yet again. Another contact dunk. Well, all good things have to come to an end, but we actually get the stop right away, so it's still 15-0. Dot maker, he's wide open yet again. Pull up, knock it down. 17-0 on the drive here. I don't get the contact dunk, but I just get the layup. And then to wrap this thing up, he's sitting in the paint, so I'm like, let me see what I could do on the build. All right, hop it back, mid-range jumper, knock it down. So the first game was basically me just rim running, dunking all game. As you can see, against 2 lockdowns, literally the only shot we missed was a missed contact dunk. All right, I guess maybe that Hall of Fame Intimidator finally kicked in on one of them. But basically, I dunked on him 6 times out of 7. I mean, that's pretty OP, right? Now check out the next game. Y'all about to see what this jump shot is all about. So the first thing you're going to see in the second gameplay is that lateral quickness and the steal, right? I was concerned because it was low, but check this out. As soon as I bump him, picks up his dribble, play the passing lane, and get the steal instantly. The 2 things I was concerned about on defense, instantly I was able to, you know, take advantage of, and it worked. Dot me in the corner, wide open, big greens. Next play, catch it in the corner. Check this out. Cross jab, behind the back, hop back, pull up, big greens yet again. The first one was a mid-range. That one, I guess my foot was on the line again. So they're both mid-ranges. But hey, you already see how well we can shoot. We get a little slide-by, standing layup type of thing. Gonna run this way, get the defender stuck, make Reese open, knock it down. I mean, you see, it's got the playmaking. You can handle the ball. You're still explosive. And check it out, man. Wide open in the corner. He leaves. He doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe it. That one was a 3. We knock it down. We got the slash take now. We just drive in, lay it up over both of them. Next one, Maker's going to throw it across the court to me. I see how he's playing me, so I'm going to hop it back. He's starting to respect the jumper. He jumps way too early. I get a little awkward little standing layup again. 16-9, wide open in the corner. We're even knocking down whites at this point, and that was another 3-pointer. 58 3-pointer, making whites in the corner with no hot spots. Last one, Maker, he dots me. He still doesn't believe it. That one's green. We scored 19 points on mainly jump shots with a 58 3-pointer. So not only is this playmaking paint beast dunking on everybody with a 99 driving dunk, but I'm shooting 3s on it as well, shooting mid-ranges on it as well. I could set screens. I can ISO on it. It's like a big man, but that can handle the ball, shoot, dunk on anyone. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was pretty surprised. I was like, playmaking paint beast, okay, I'm going to be able to drive, I'm going to be able to dunk. That's going to be about it. It's going to be like a center that can handle the ball. And I was surprised just how much I was able to do on this thing in terms of being able to play like a guard, but also like a big man. This is going to sound crazy. I mean, guys, you're witnessing this, right? But this is going to sound crazy. Like, something that really surprised me was I had no brick wall on. And I was still setting big body screens when we were running pick and roll. Like, the guards were getting stuck on my screens. And I was dunking on even like rim protectors, paint beasts. It didn't matter. Lockdowns. Like, I'm dunking on everyone in a game where, I'm going to be honest, I haven't had a lot of success, like I said, with high driving dunk builds. It just felt like posterizer didn't really work. This build definitely, I don't know if it's the build or if they made an update to the game and I was late to it, but it was working. That's for damn sure. On top of it, like I said, the jump shot felt great. Even with such low shooting ratings, it did not matter. It's also, like I said, 2K22 is like the easiest shooting 2K of all time. But like I was saying about the screens, check this out. Maker, he runs left. Look at how long the guard gets stuck on my screen. Like, it's a small detail, but it's something that stood out to me. Like, I think it's just because of the strength and the big burly body. I don't know. I just felt like the screens were hitting and I didn't even have to waste any badges on brick wall. It was just happening. You know what I mean? Off the step back, draw the help. Makery's wide open. He knocks it down. Now out of the triple threat, I'm going to go to the spin, hop back. He's just respecting the drive too much. He doesn't believe in the jump shot. But we're greening that. Out of the triple threat yet again. Look how fast he is out of the triple threat to the beautiful straight arm tomahawk dunk. Crossover, hop back, crossover. He's sitting in the paint. Another contact dunk on the center. Like, it doesn't matter who's in the paint. We're dunking over everyone on this build. I really like this build. I'm not going to lie. It fits my play style, being able to shoot, dunk on anybody, being not only fast, but strong and have good vertical. Just a very, very versatile build that I had a lot of fun playing on, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'll catch you on the next one. This has been a 99 overall playmaking paint beast. I'm out. Peace.